town, but we brown boys. We the real boys, keep it the shit, keep it legit. We are the shit, we the illest, we the fucking motherfucking village.
Hello, y'all. We are back. Caught him off guard. He didn't know we was about to start.
It's okay.
But we are back, y'all. Back with another video. This is the Dalasini Brown Show. Welcome. For anybody that hasn't seen the videos, please make sure you like, subscribe. If you like the content, please come back for more. Today's a special day. I'm here with my big brother. I'll let him introduce himself.
That's me.
But before we start, I just want to give a big shout out to my other little brother, T Jammer. He got a hot album out right now. It's called Top Slimer. Go check it out. It's on everything, man. All platforms. It's named T Jammer. I'll have the link in the bio at the bottom. But man, go show your support, man. You got some fire on there. Go check it out. You know what I mean? That's how we doing it. But like I said, we back here today with another hot video. And this video is titled Kicking It with Lee. And it's my brother Lee.
Just Lee.
Just Lee.
I'll
let him introduce himself. Lee, tell the people who you are.
That's
man.
The introduction. I'm Just Lee. I'm just that. No ambiance, nothing extra, nothing over the top. I'm Just Lee.
Just Lee. And who is Just Lee?
Just Lee is me. It is he.
It is he.
You know, I'm supreme in my world. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm supreme in my world, and that's how I reign. You know what I mean? And anywhere I am, it's all good vibes.
All good vibes.
I don't do negativity. You know what I mean? That ain't my stilo. That ain't my work. That ain't my call. So those who love negativity ain't got no place with me.
Oh God, that was a mouthful.
Yeah, that's me.
That is Just Lee.
That is Just Lee.
Bro just came back, man, from a life transitioning point.
Oh God.
You know,
and it's still happening.
He just came back from
and it's still happening. Oh God.
I want to go. I've been once.
It's not worth the hype.
I've been
but
once.
It is.
I've been
but
once.
It is.
Yo, when I went down there, bro, it was lit.
It all depends on who you are.
But I went down there. All right. When I went down there on some work and shit. Like, I went down there. We was doing a big job down there. We did like this mini mansion. Yo, but when I went down there, it was crazy because I went to $1 million neighborhood. I'm talking about mansions everywhere, and it was nothing but little black kids getting off the bus. It was around time where the kids was getting off the bus.
Which part were you in?
I don't.
When you say Atlanta, people don't understand. That's huge. That's huge.
I don't know where I was at in the ATL, but I know that community was full of black people, and I seen nothing but mansions, and that was so inspiring to me. Like, I went to the gas station, and I seen like young boys, like 16, 17 years old, bro, farmers, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. I'm like, dang,
you see it.
I'm like,
you see it.
I'm like, yo, this where I want to be. This where I want my family to be.
It's a thing.
How was it for you?
For me, so currently I have been more in Gwinnett County, in cities such as Duluth, Lawrenceville.
Shout out Duluth.
These are small towns, but Duluth's kind of bigger. But Duluth, some of your well-known reality show stars live in that town.
Yeah.
Nene Leakes, Portia Williams.
Okay,
you know,
that,
Duluth is
Housewife of Atlanta girl.
Yeah. A lot of.
Shout out Duluth. Got them baddies, then them OGs.
Yeah, Duluth is a nice area. It's very middle class in certain areas. They live in mansions. They have those parts too. But it's a beautiful place. I love the fact that there's literally a shopping mall, a gas station, 1,000,001 places to eat, like just all over. It's like little hubs of towns, and it's just like no matter where you live, you're gonna be able to get to some kind of main point where it's nothing but a bunch of stores, gas stations, and everything that you would need. Wow. So Walmart, whatever.
So what was like your favorite time? Not favorite time, but like your favorite moments down there. Like what do you remember the most, or what do you look forward to? Are you going back?
So
let's go there first.
I gotta give a whole backstory.
All right, go ahead.
So, in Atlanta right now for personal reasons.
Okay.
And those personal reasons need my body, but not so much of my head. So
explain that.
I can't explain that.
Okay.
As deep.
Okay.
In the future, I will,
Okay.
because then you crossing over into my
personal life. Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
But yeah, my other shit I got coming.
Okay.
But for real, it's been an opportunity for me to focus on some other things.
Okay.
And for a long time, I have been, studying real estate. And that's something that I've been able to dive back into. But also just cognitive behavioral therapy.
Right.
I've been really diving into that.
What's that?
Which is...
Touch on that a little bit. Tell people what that is.
It's a behavioral therapy. It's a specific behavioral therapy that focuses on a specific pattern relating to the mind and the body. And right now I'm dealing with... I want to deal with children who are autistic.
Okay.
So children who are dealing with autism, I'm starting by being a registered behavior technician. That's the way I want to go. But right now I'm just looking to try to see what I can make happen.
Okay.
But RBT, you offer ABA, which is Applied Behavior Analysis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll actually be spending 5 to 6 hours with one child Monday through Friday. And I'll be providing that kind of therapy to them, which is the Applied Behavior Analysis. So, we have our charts, some of them are nonverbal, some of them are verbal. Some of the children have different kind of traumas and different reasons as to why they are where they are in their walk on the spectrum of autism. But basically, I'm out here and I'm really trying to, I guess I should talk to the camera more, but
No, you can talk to me.
I'm trying to just make everything happen, and it's like one of those do or die seasons of my life, and I'm trying to figure out a way to record it.
Okay.
So, honestly, what brings me to this show is really ultimately evolving into Leroy. The experience and the process. There's a lot of things that people don't know about me. There's things that they think they know. There's people who don't know me who maybe share a similar story, and I want to reach you. So, evolving into Leroy is really about just my evolution. Mm-hmm. I'm currently in it, trying to figure out the right way and strategic way to brand and to document it. So that's me.
I'm excited for you too. I need somewhere to vacate. I'm happy you going to Atlanta. I need somewhere to slide down when I get tired of these damn kids.
Come on down to Atlanta, Georgia.
You think that would be a good spot, like for me and my kids to go? Like,
I think that would be an excellent spot for you and your kids
to
move to.
So would you say a family? All right, so for other people that have aspirations of maybe moving towards that southern area, what would be your best, advice to them? Moving to Atlanta with, let's say you got a family of 4, husband and wife, what would be your advice?
I don't know if my advice is going to be correct because I'm a single individual.
Okay.
So I feel like I don't know if I can advise
just on the outside,
people.
Just on the outside.
But on the outside looking in, especially if you have children, the first thing you need to be asking yourself is, do I want to rent or do I want to own?
Okay.
Or if you're in a situation to purchase, you may not be. And if you're not, really it's about saving. It's about knowing how to save and really making sure your credit and your career is suitable for an easy match, or you have some kind of career path that you can, have a potential income to truly cover your family costs when you need them to. And then that with saving.
Is Atlanta expensive?
Relocating is expensive. I wouldn't say Atlanta is expensive. It's definitely lower than Delaware or Pennsylvania.
Cost of living?
Yeah.
Atlanta, for real?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Different parts of Atlanta. I wouldn't say downtown Atlanta, no, but I mean, you can find what you're paying for in rent somewhere else down there, and it will be a whole different setup because of the culture, because of where it is.
So, say up here, a 3-bedroom house in Wilmington, that could run you like $1,100-1,200. 3-bedroom rinky dink home. Like, you know what I mean? Still got a couple holes in the wall. I'm talking about, it ain't the best. You know what I mean? But what would $1,200 get you down in Atlanta?
Probably comparable to what it gets you here. It's just going to be a different situation.
Why you say that? You saying the houses are more? Is it more like?
You can get.
Let's say I don't want to live in the city and I want to live on the outskirts of the city.
Yes, on the outskirts of the city, you can definitely take $1,200 and find a 2 or 3 bedroom that is suitable.
But for a family of 4?
I think a family of 4 needs 4 bedrooms. I think that a family of 4 relocating. This is now me giving my personal advice.
I said the same
My
thing.
personal advice is for you to be purchasing a property. That's your best way to go.
Right. So, listen, guys, if you're thinking about moving to Atlanta, bro been down there, he said, you know what I mean, the best advice is to purchase. Purchase. Don't go down there with a renter's mindset.
No, go down there with an ownership mindset.
Ownership mindset.
Yeah.
So if you don't have, I'm gonna just say from personal experiences, moving off of feelings and moving off of just, you know, oh, I wanna, and not having that financial, you know, status right, I'm gonna say make sure you have that money correct so when you go down there you can make the purchase. You know what I'm saying? Don't go down there, like I said, with a renter's mindset, because shit, you don't know your job situation. It could be here and gone tomorrow. It could be here today and gone tomorrow. So you always got to keep that in mind. So if you own something, at least you got some time to actually go find another job if you fall short. You know what I'm saying? Or if you know what I mean? Get yourself together or whatever. But go down there with some money, man. It sounds like that's what bro trying to tell y'all, man, for real.
But also what I'm saying is relocating in general.
In general.
So
that's anywhere.
It may not be an Atlanta thing. It may not be you moving to New York or Dallas, Texas, or Los Angeles, California. But relocating is expensive when you don't know the area and you're so far away that you can't come back home the same day. So I'm talking about long distance, I guess.
Right.
Relocating is expensive because you have to consider gas, you have to consider tolls, you have to consider, you know, how many people you have with you, how many people may have to use the bathroom. I may be in a car with 4 people,
right,
and for the next 3 hours, nobody uses the bathroom, and then
nobody think about that, but you better start thinking about that.
Then there's 2 people. Relocating is expensive.
I remember my relocation. Remember when I moved to New York?
I do. Not a lot about it, but I do remember it.
Man.
What was it like for you? Was it a relocation in one day?
It was a relocation in one day. I was young. I was married. I just lost my daughter, and I had twin daughters. Those are my first set of children, twin girls, and one of my daughters passed away. God rest her soul, Autumn. And we had another child, which is my son Junior. We had him the following year, and man, we were like doing so bad down here, bro. We were doing so bad. I remember we spent the whole winter in an abandoned crib just trying to figure it out.
I had no idea about that,
bro. It was rough, man. We came a long way, man. We definitely came a long way. We was in some rough patches, man. I'm talking about. It was like hell on earth. You know what I mean?
Well, why?
I was young.
Okay.
I was not financially set.
Okay.
Trying to start a family, and I didn't have any type of income. I'm just going off of, oh, I love this girl. I'm gonna make it work. And for the most part, we had, we made the decision to get married, so we had to make it work.
Got it.
You know what I mean? But we did it out of love and not out of responsibility. And we brought, 3 kids in the world, and we didn't have our shit in order. You know what I mean?
You can see that.
You know what I mean? That's just real. So we suffered. We suffered because of that. And you know what I mean? Her mom called her and was like, yo, come up here to New York. You know what I mean? You and your family come up here to New York. And, it was one of the most scariest times of my life, because even though I was not in an amazing place where I was at, or I was in a horrible place where I was at, I still was scared to take that leap. It was so scary because it was an unfamiliar place for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I didn't know how things was gonna work out. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get a job. I didn't know if we was gonna be able to get housing, and there's so many different things, man. So yeah, for me, my transition it was scary, but it was one of the best moves I ever made in my life, because I got to get my life back on track. I got to get my mind right. You know what I mean? New York, I moved to New York, so that was the first time I ever brought a car in New York. I got my hustle game up. You know what I mean? Not the bad way, the good way. I learned what it was like to be independent with a family. And, you know what I mean, putting your family on your back and, You know what I mean? Rising to the occasion, because when you're around your family, oh man, your family, you'll fall on a little bit. You'll try to lean on your family. But when you ain't got no family to lean on, and it's just you, some of the most powerful things come out of you. You gonna do things that you never, ever, ever thought was possible. But you're never gonna be able to do that until you get out of your comfort zone. So, yeah, for me, that was just crazy. When, like, going to Atlanta, was that first time you ever been out of Delaware?
No.
No. Now tell people a little bit about your first move. How was it for you?
So, my first move, my first time
away from family, away from any form of, hey, can you come help me? Away from all of that, bro.
Baltimore.
20 years old. Baltimore!
20 years
I love
old.
Baltimore. That was Joe, but I love Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore.
It was it was okay. I mean, I got a chance to really experience Baltimore, and actually once getting there, I seen that I didn't want to live there.
So how was it like being away from picking up the phone? Like picking up the phone and calling on mom or dad or aunts or me or...
It was different.
Yeah.
It was different, but...
What did it show you about yourself though?
I would say, but at the same time, it allowed me to get more in tune with what I wanted. And it was also very interesting to see what my, I guess you would say, my absence, what it created for other people and how it affected other people ultimately.
Go into that a little bit. I mean, you ain't got to go into detail, but like talk about how sometimes when you move away, you know, how it affects family. Because I know it affected my family in a lot of ways too. Like when they're going to call on you. They're going to make you, sometimes family going to make you feel bad for even going. You left me. I heard all that. I heard all that. I've been blamed for things that happened when I wasn't even there. And I'm coming, you know what I mean? But you got you got to take the bad with the good, you know what I mean? So like for you, like was that your situation, or it just was like
not so much?
Okay.
But it was very interesting just to see, you know, when you're not around, who gets close. You know,
right.
When you're maybe not that I was keeping people apart,
right?
But sometimes people would feud about me.
Okay.
So when you're the person they're feuding about, and then when that person is no longer there for you to feud about them, you actually come to find that you have a lot of similarities with this person.
Right.
So mine was kind of like in a different kind of way. You know, I've seen some people get relationships with people, and you know, some negative, you know, and God bless their souls, and some really in positive ways.
Right.
Yeah, people rise to the occasion when you're filling a certain kind of shoes, and I saw it, and it was interesting, and I enjoyed it.
Okay. Let's get on the topic of food. How was the food in Atlanta? Because I'm over here with this good God graces, and it got me a little hungry. But how was the food in Atlanta, man? Talk about.
So there's a lot of places on my list, because what you'll learn is Atlanta has so many different possibilities and things to eat, places to go. Of course, I'm working, I'm trying to make things happen, so I don't have the opportunity to go to the 4 and the 5 stars or go to the hottest crab joint that's popping. You know, I haven't had those opportunities. But I will tell you, and this is no lie, on a fast food level, the food is better.
What was one of your favorite spots down there? You remember?
I almost said it.
Come on, now, get it right.
Hold on.
Shout them out right. They got some good food. When you go to the ATL, this is the spot.
It is also in North Carolina and other places.
Okay, but
we don't have one here in Delaware. Bojangles.
Bojangles?
Bojangles.
You like Bojangles? I've been to Bojangles. I ain't the biggest fan of Bojangles.
I like Bojangles.
Okay.
I love
That was your
Bojangles.
favorite fast food restaurant down in Atlanta?
Fast food is between Bojangles. I'm about to say it, but I said let me go back. But Con Dog only had it once, but it was really good. Zaxby's. Which is also in like North Carolina.
What's that? What's Zaxby's? Like what?
Zaxby's is like a fast food restaurant.
What they sell, like burgers, fries, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, all right, so
American Grill.
What would be our Zaxby's up here in Wilmington?
You don't have one.
I know, but like, what would be ours? Like, what would be our Zaxby's? Wawa.
Something I don't go to. No.
Y'all know about Wawa. Shout out to Wawa.
Zaxby's would actually be more of a, what's the burger joint on 13?
Oh, Red Robin's?
Not Red Robin's. It's another one. It's blue. It used to be on 13. Anyway, Mike's. Is it Mike's?
Oh, no, Five Guys and stuff like that.
No, it's a Jack or a Mike or some kind of, I don't know. All I know is there's a burger shop. Yeah. It's not like a Zaxby's. You don't have a Zaxby's here.
Oh, so.
We don't have a Zaxby's. I'm talking
about. We gotta get a Zaxby's because bro got.
I like Zaxby's.
Bro got some stuff that he then went down the south and he trying to bring back up here. He says Zaxby's. So anybody that got some money that's in the Wilmington area, listen, we need a Zaxby's
franchise. I don't know if Zaxby's
and a
is
Bojangles.
Or like, Bojangles is
and a Bojangles. We need a Bojangles, yo. We are considered, like, a lot of people, like, from the South consider us a northern state.
What do you think Delaware is considered?
I think Delaware is a southern state because we
southern.
Yeah, because we right on the cusp. Like, all right, so Philadelphia is the start of the north. That's the start. So if that's the start, and we're right under Philly, we still in the south. Shit,
you are south to certain places, but
yeah, they don't consider like
Delaware is not southern.
When I went down to
lower Delaware,
when I went to Fort Lauderdale about 2 years ago. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale too. I had an amazing time down there. Dan Marino's seafood restaurant is right off the water. If you ever down there, Fort Lauderdale, go to Dan Marino's. His restaurant is amazing. The food is amazing. Shout out Dan Marino. My God, that food was jumping. But and the scenery is amazing too because like you sitting right in the water. Like he has the restaurant in the water. Like you have to go out on a pier and you're walking out on the water and the restaurant's right on the pier. So that was super dope. But when just talking to people down there and telling them like, yeah, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, they was like, where's that? Like by New York? They didn't even know where it was, bro. They didn't even know where it was. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. So, like, did you have that type of feel when you were in Atlanta? Like,
I felt like getting out of a car, walking into a racetrack, which is similar to a Wawa here. Walking into a racetrack, yeah, definitely. They definitely look at you different. Like they know that you're not from where they are.
Oh, they know.
They can feel it.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell by the way you walk. You ain't from around these parts. I can tell by the way you move. That's how they know.
Yeah. That, or they just really concentrated on my license plate.
Did you go clubbing?
No, I don't club.
You didn't go clubbing?
He's a mature gentleman. He doesn't club anymore.
This guy. I can't have any fun with this guy.
He doesn't club.
He's like 30, but he's like 50. Like
he doesn't club anymore.
Whatever.
If you see him in the club, it's about money.
Did you? Did you go to any lounges or anything?
I went to a hookah lounge.
How was that?
It was cool.
What was the name?
I don't remember the name.
Oh God.
So it wasn't that great.
It wasn't that great.
No.
No shout outs.
Not enough to mention it.
The hookah was trash. Sorry. But alright, so what else did you do?
I'm working, man.
You were just working?
I'm trying to become something different in my life. I'm trying to evolve.
Okay. Would you advise your family to move to Atlanta?
Once they have some money.
Definitely need the money.
You definitely need to save before you do it. Don't come there because I'm there. Don't come there because I'm there. Don't come there because I'm there. Sometimes you have to say things repetitively just to make sure. Make sure you have some money with you. And I would love for you to come to where I am. Because I'm building right now. So, I mean, even when, I'm established there, I still don't think I would be like, oh, just come just on the humbug. No. You need to save some money.
Save some money.
I'll help make it easy for you because I did it. So I'll pave the way. I'll help you
the
get
blueprint.
there. Mm-hmm.
International Hove.
That's it.
All right. Is there anything else you want to share with the people, man?
Nothing at all.
This episode, man, has been brought to you by Brotherly Love.
No, it's been brought to you
I love this
by
man.
you.
This is the Dalasini Brown Show. I thank y'all once again for stopping through and just checking us out, vibing with us for a quick little second.
Absolutely.
Got to interview my brother. I was excited about that. I said, bro, you gotta jump on a podcast with me, bro.
Here I am.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta show the people some love, man.
Here I am.
And he is here. So, do you got anything that you want to shout out? You got going on? Anything you want to drop?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yo, we're gonna definitely. Yo, Lee's being mad modest.
Not
right now.
yet.
Like,
I gotta make sure.
Super modest because this guy has a lot going on.
I gotta make
and
sure
he has
it's
a
right.
lot to contribute.
I gotta make
A
sure.
lot to
it's right.
contribute. A lot to contribute. And this guy, he's truly the GOAT. I'm really sitting by a legend. I know it. Y'all don't know it, but you're gonna learn it. And when you do learn it, learn that you learned it from here first. If that made any sense.
It did.
It made sense.
I understood it.
He understood. That's all that matters. But yo, we're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate everybody that viewed today. Again, this is Lee, Just Lee.
Just Lee.
And I am Dalasini Brown. And I thank you for viewing. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we out.